Reach out and touch someone. I'm gonna AT&T you. Reach out and touch someone.
Now you gotta find the girl.
Look at that, man.
Look
Look at that totally woman figure right there.
You have to add a strap-on device. A strap-on vagina.
Send it to Kings. Take two. There you go.
I needed.
I don't know what he's gonna say about it. You should take a couple pictures of the other ones with clothes on. Yeah, it's one of the right
Oh
ones.
my god. Gotcha. Come on, I saw a trophy. Right here. Look. Austin, where you go? Not like you, man. What?
She's pretty much behind you. Going around that area.
Girl! What?
He's behind you, dude. Here's the solar channel. Right around that red. Oh, okay. So I went upstairs. Like that.
Skills. There's the trophy. Nice. Let's get that. Oh.
Freaking here.
Here it is. Do it.
Well, we'll take the counter. Maybe not.
This is where the fun.
But, so that was just a memory?
Yep.
Okay. What you doing in there?
This is
All the collectibles. Might want to off with that flashlight. Flashlight on. Yeah, they need to make them all done. If you ever jump out of the store. Come up, man. Fuck. There's no. Fuck. Stare at you? Why you? No, you don't want to see them.
Oh my God, watch this.
We have any viewing? How y'all doing? YouTube. This is doing the lizard slide. The electric slide. To the left. Slide to the right.
Hell yeah.
Slide through my sight.
And now you gotta take them out.
Down on my appetite. Slide through my ear. Slide through my tongue. I custom built mine from a beach cruiser frame, and I put mountain bike rims on it, mountain bike tires. Then I changed the whole gooseneck and handlebars at it. We used to run a real big bike shop in Quantico Town. Me and my buddy, God bless his soul, he passed away of pneumonia. He was a good friend. Then he started a car club.
You jump on there. And get up on another.
My good buddy Cardo. We'll always get the inner tubes that are like flat proof. Should they always steal my mountain bike? 2, 3, 1:30 at night. I need your bike, man, to go ride the golf cart trail so I can crawl underneath the military side gate fence. Or they had a trail that led all the way around it to where they had a big hole cut in it with metal cutters. And then you open it up, and that's where people's dope deals would meet you. At the end of Fuller Hots Road, they call it. And then you go down to Ender Fullerite's Road, and there's the big government fence where it's called the side gate. And it always steal my goddamn mountain bike. Man, I gotta go make a pickup, man. I like the way you do it. So goddamn, you want to ride my bike? You want to go the way I do it? Too bad you ain't got the 3-4 connections on the other side of the gate. You're always waiting, cars picking you up. I'm riding my mountain bike up the hill, going up the next hill that's right behind my landlord's house. His house is on the military golf course side. Then you got trees. Then you're back on the county. Then I ride up the hill, and there I am. Hanging out with the money makers, my bus driver, all her family, the Lymans, the money makers. One old boy used to always say, "Are you a witch doctor or something?" So I don't know. He said, "I practiced a lot of it in South America, and I've been to a lot of places in the mountains and the Alps. And I'm known as a medicine doctor and a healer, but there's something about you. The reason why I like you, and I'll let you come over. I don't deal with many young people. But this guy's 50, 60 years old, was tied in with all the bikers. All the local tow truck drivers. I ride to my buddy's apartments. I was always on the bike. I like to get one of those adult big wheels. That would be super fun. The adult big wheels. We had every evening we had to unload my buddy Cardo's dad's pickup truck. His real name was Ricardo. And we had to unload that pickup truck, and it'd be full of bike frames, darn near bikes that might only have one flat tire. Oh my God. We had it all. GTs, Diamondbacks, Mongoose, mountain bikes, push scooters that had the mag rims and the real tires to go on it and inner tubes. Real professional name ones as well. Mongoose push scooters. GT. They all had custom mags with them. All the stuff his dad would bring home from the landfill. She was the head manager. And by the end of the day, he'd go to the too good to throw away pile. And he wouldn't always have bicycles. He'd have all kinds of goodies back there. Another man's trash is another man's treasures. Especially when you know how to do something with it and make it work fine. Then he put it back on the black market to circuit and get a dime. The whole neighborhood was riding bicycles. And me and my buddy were refurbishing. I took a bunch of them and sanded them down to the real old style. like the old Sears bikes, real old grandma bikes with fenders on them. A lot of banana seat bikes we redid like that. Sand them down to the bare metal, prime them up real good. Then we'd hang them by the gooseneck without any bearings or anything, any gears, any sprockets. Spray paint them real good and neat. Stick newspaper in there so it don't get in where your bearings and stuff. Man, we had like a professional bike it, man. 10, 11, 12, 13 years old. The whole back deck of his apartment complex, they lived on the bottom. No, they lived on the top. The other group lived on the bottom. But on the bottom, all around it, underneath it, it's just full of bikes under tarps. Full of them. At least 50, 60 of them. Easy. And on the other end was like all the frames, the bike parts. Buckets full of this, buckets full of those kind of bolts. We were smart. Selling people like redid GTs and Mongooses and Diamondbacks, mag rimmed out. It was called pegs on them, where you can ride your buddies. The nice handlebars, where your buddy can set. The step rails underneath the seat, lean back seat posts. Oh man.
Fuck.
I'd love to work at a bike shop. A new modern one, that'd be pretty fun. I remember when I did the bike across the street from the old house. Redid Miss Betty's old bike. Got it all put together, put brand new white walls on it, street tires. It was a 3-speed. Oh man. Had them fenders all painted up, original two color. She had her kitchen window open, like always, and you see her in there doing dishes, old Miss Betty. And you hear her lean out the window that day. I took her for a test ride. Donnie, that's the same bike that Gordon cleaned out for me? And you come over and ask if you can have all your old bike frames? I thought they were all junk. Look at it. Had a nice spring seat on it, all nice and redone. I take pride in doing good work like that. I don't know about. I've always been cycling with my legs and pedals. I was in bike races when I was a kid in the Midwest. Ride my little 16-inch bike. I come in second place one day on one of the races, 4 years old. At all ages too. Like 18 and under. Town bike race, yeah. And I was kind of on a TV show at that time, like what y'all would look at, like Barney or whatever like that. This was Floppy the farm dog, and there was all these hay bales. Farmer would come out with his bandana, straw hat, had his coveralls on, his plaid shirt, acoustic guitar. We'd sing all them basic little kiddie songs. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb. That was one of those little kids for a season. And then we moved
Why?
to the state of Virginia.
You got cocky about it.
It's a good life out there in Illinois and Iowa. It's that guy that I met last night. Lives in southwest Iowa. I said, damn, bro. 48-year-old guy. I guess he went through a bad accident or something. His selfie was telling me he's pretty disabled and bad right now. Can't work no more. Living on the old disability program. What's $800 gonna get anybody anywhere? That don't cover nowhere near the price of living. I said, I hear you, buddy. Sometimes they have special apartment and housing. I don't want to live in those kind of areas. I want to live where I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable where I'm living, but I still got to live with somebody else. I can't live with myself. A lot of Americans are left like that in life, and it ain't fair to them. They say, what happened to my 40 acres and a mule? Remember they promised people that? Oh, you fight with us, you join the union. If you're alive, we'll give you 40 acres and a mule. Shit. Give me 8-10 acres and a chicken coop, some good land to go prospecting on, jewels and gems. Give me enough timber and land to go out there and maybe quarter out 2-3 good acres of timber to a good timber company. Give me the lumber to build with. You cut down, take the rest to make your profit with. Don't mind cut me in a couple driveways here and there. While you're at it, I'll let you go ahead and clear that acreage over there. Make sure you got good quality kind of trees and stuff too, before you buy your property. You just don't want to be stuck there with all these pine trees and twigs. You want to have some good oaks. Look for a lot of good oak trees. Good cedar trees. Real good thick quality wood building trees. Bunch of scraggly pine.
I pulled the trigger, you know, at the same time. Okay, I grabbed the fucking med kit. Oh, it's not a med kit, it's just a little top.
Have them clear it out for you. Dig in a nice pond where they do some of the tree clearing. I'll give you that acre over there. If you dig me out a nice pond in a drain area, I'm gonna build my nice little stone home. I ain't building a cabin home. I'm building a home like my father taught me. My mom's great uncles always did. Build it like a castle from stone, field stone. So my father was very famous and known for. He learned from a bunch of monks and masons in the Alps of Germany. Then unfortunately he picked up the basic commercial building, brick, block, everything. But his main thing was stone, field stone. Not the kits you buy, stuff you go out and gather in the field. I remember in Alabama he said, there's tons and tons of it, son. At least 28 tons. I mean mountains of it. Taller than the home we lived in. And he always talked about building the great room, all out of stone. So we're gonna build the great room on onto the actual structured real home here. We're gonna build it right off the back of it. Built a nice stone wall in the front of the original home. Never built the great room. He's always working and doing, taking care of his handicapped wife. And extreme building. But I believe his spirit is what came into me. Because I never grew a beard like this. I never let my hair fully grow to length until after his passing. So you know your ancestors still reach out to you, no matter where they were, where they're at. They're watching you. Your lineage, your heritage.
Yeah, there is.
It's hard work to do that.
There's not a lot, but there is.
Field stone homes.
You gotta collect your plants.
Then the way you got to build fireplaces. That's when he stopped doing all the stonework. He was a professional fireplace builder. He did a lot of mailboxes. And these are for like mansion type homes. There ain't a lot of them type homes that are built all brick, all solid down south in Alabama, unless you got a lot of money. He was involved in laying the brick at Talladega, at the Strip. A lot of the brick on the outside.
Oh, okay. You can only upgrade your guns.
Brick and capping the walls. He's done a lot of church steeples with old stone. He's like, what do you know about being at the top of a 19-degree pitch?
You'll come across them.
Picking up brick and block or stone.
You want the pills? Collect pills. Gear parts.
Building. I'm the building code. Virgo. Builder. Carpenter. Build it. It's instilled. That's my program. It's instilled in me. You build it, they will come. All of them. And they will like it. They won't be forced to like it. They will just like it. Because it's politely done. When you build it and they come. It happens in this planet. It's called Kingdom Come. The more you build it, the more of them wanna see and go. 'Cause to other minds, it's a whole nother show. Hold me a place where I can pick up, walk and stride. I can go out there in a nice home and live my pride. Or I can go down a nice historical view. 'Cause someone builds it and the vision comes true. You walk it and you live in it or go. A visitation place, who knows, is for your soul. It's a notion when you got your feet always in the sand. 'Cause you like seeing different buildings across the land. I've worked with so many qualities of men that's worked and built. Through the drip of the cutting of every pore. Of the saw, of the hammer, of the even slapping the fresh concrete on the floor. Seen it so much, and that's all I've ever knew. Other than sitting there saying, oh no man, you do that, you do that, you do this, you do that, you do this. No, you're gonna do that. You're gonna clean. You're gonna do that type of play. Put your accents to Jacksons. And you enjoy your everyday. People don't like that no more. They want everybody to do everything. Everything just for them to arrive. So what are you going to do if you got to be your own thought and beguile? I got another daydream that I dream about, and I hope one day it comes in sight. Build me a nice Ewok type of home in a tree, 4 or 5 stories, or a nice tree literal house, like you see that guy Pete do from Washington State. Heck of a carpenter, heck of a crew, and even has his sons out there, making your home like you're living like the woodpeckity-peckity do. Remember Woody Woodpecker? Ha, ha, ha. People don't remember them kind of good things in the pupil and the membrane of their mind, of the monstrosity of the good cartoons, the quality of the people of my generation. Our generation.
What? How did they know?
Our generation is the one they don't like. Our generation come from a lot of hippie parents.
Oh.
Good, hard, still to the grind working parents. Our generation. I guess what they say, the last of the dying breed. Our generation. 80s. Late 70s, 80s, and the very early 90s.
Told me to look for my vision.
Then a new realm jumped into human race. I felt the change so much, like I can't even feel change in my pocket anymore. You feel plastic everywhere you go.
Fuck.
You don't feel natural. You feel like everybody's out of touch unless you're on the phone, rubbing your hand to plastic. I always feel like we're out of touch nowadays, unless we're in front of a plastic object talking to each other. Paper or plastic. That's why sometimes I really don't know what to say about it. Because there ain't nothing to say about it. There should be more actions. How we're going to word and look at this.
Fuck. Yeah. What did they want? They want me to look down at the signs. That's not like it. No, it's the horse.
There we go.
Fuck.
It's Pacos. Yeah, man, my comments got rambled and scrambled around for a minute. I gotta look on the teleton and translate it. With a plastic object in my hand, taking the day. Yeah, that barbarian in me. It sounds like a very old medieval. Like how you say Viking. The Vikings are fighting the barbarians again. And they were known, yeah, they did. And that's what created Ireland. All the Roman.
Fucking Christ.
The Roman.
Now you put them on there.
And a lot of the Roman and Catholics joined with the Vikingage. I was about this. I ain't lying about that. There's pictures up there. I need to dig them out. Whole bunch of old. About
That looked better though. I like running deeper into
all my dad's old Vietnam pictures, all the old farm pictures, my little baby books and all that, yeah.
Exactly. Trying to separate.
I've showed y'all at the old house a little bit of it. There was one time we were at tractor pull and all that stuff, the county farm fair in Greenfield, right? And people would sit on hay bales where they were watching like the demolition derbies and stuff like that. And we were at one of the cattle judging contests or something. And my dad started snapping pictures, right? Well, in one of the pictures, he made sure he shoved in one of the photo books. And if you look real close to it, there was at least 15 to 20 natural marijuana plants. It might have been hemp or whatever, but there was 15, 20 of them just growing right there. People not even looking around, bothered about it. That's in Illinois. Troy Hummel, what is going on, buddy? Hey, if you're a Virgo too, we got the Verbros here. Bacchus is himself. Bacchus is also a Virgo. Does a lot of that work. Building, thinking, constructing. Very crafty. He does a lot of good crafting. Cooking, when he cooks at his own. I believe from knowing him, as long as he's told me, yeah, he's actually in that field too. Field of working, building, constructing. That's what it shows on the last coffee mug that Virgo lover sent me. It shows you the beautiful picture of our, the angel symbol of it. And then in the hand, all the harvest from the left hand. Like all the crops, all the nature, all the giving to everyone from our hand, from the earth to you. Yeah. Bring Virgo lover up again. That's the shirt I'm wearing. He sent me. I guess he's been pretty busy. I haven't really seen him in a while. He's been real busy. Working, dealing with things. Yeah, we ain't doing much. We got all Medusa's mess everywhere. Just sitting there on the phone. plotting and scheming. Everyone else's next move. She's so weird and ignorant and inconsiderate. She'll throw everyone in 300 different kinds of messes. You clean it, you put it back, you make it the way it needs to be for everyone else. The immediate moment it's clean, she's there like automatically gotta mess it up. She's programmed like that, opposite. Which is being controlled to be like a troll. The human one, though. Got you dancing, no music to play. Hacking into you. You ever had that feeling it's so funny I forgot to laugh? It's so funny I forgot to laugh. 'Cause the joke's on me. And it's so funny you only want to laugh. I want an ass. I don't want a mouth. I want your arm. And I want your head. I want your face. I want your tongue. I want your voice. We ain't seeing no comments through the playroom. If you're here seeing me, send a comment. Say something. Communicate. Even though it's happening. About to open things back up. Get people smirking again. Get them back out their house. Back working. After they scared everybody shitless. out, Tiggy. Watch out, Bubba. Tiggy. Watch out. Watch out, brother. Tiggy. Watch out. So we're boring. We're being boring today. Being boring. Rolling eyes. Thinking about opportunities. But got us. And but got us. The button. What button am I pushing again? Got us. What button am I pushing? And paste. You just sit still and take off your face. Where did you go? Question baby, you chip on the shoulder. Where did you go? That dog is silly. You are silly. Huh? I'm silly. You being funny. Think you being funny. Oh boy, aren't you? Yeah. I know, baby bear. My brother bear. I just have just stalkers. No commenters. Just the stalkers. Stalking me. Everywhere I tell. Everywhere I tell. The stalkers. The mockers. The wanna walk your suckers. The stalkers. The lip stares. What's he doing? What's he looking at? What's he thinking? What's his mind now? What's he gonna say next? Was it a good idea? Was it a bad idea? Aww. What are you telling me? Timmy got stuck in the well. I know. Ain't no way to dig Timmy out. I know. He got stuck in the well. I know. Just there, weren't we? Every time. Uncles, nice. I know. Make it easy. And I know. You make it sleazy. It's okay now. My baby brother. Ciao. That's all. No. Bad. Be nice. Dog. Stop. Good boy. Ow. My owie. Give me no owies. Be nice. Where's this tiggy time? Bad. You're bad. Yeah. Good boy, no biting. Teaching you that bad people up there. Good boy, okay? Baby brother. No. No. Be nice. Shh. La bamba. La 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 bamba. La bamba. Shh. La la bamba. Then why you gotta screw it up for me? Sometimes you gotta bite the bullet. Watch out. I don't want it so loud. I can't play it loud. 'Cause if I do, I might get hurt like I'm projecting the songs onto the broadcast. I wish I could, but I'm projecting them into my head, not through the web. It was a hand. Some good lyrics there, too. No, Saki. Get out of there, Baba. Saki. Saki. Go bear. I love you too. Okay. California.